Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, March 7th, and this is my analysis of the Aussie US dollar, starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full top-down analysis. So on the Aussie dollar, I still think this is very likely to keep on going up. I still think this is a W right here, three waves up for a W, three waves down for an X, and most likely an ABC of wave Y, which is basically three waves up for the wave Y. I still believe that it most likely is going to take out this previous high and probably end up to one of these higher Fibonacci extension levels to make an ABC of wave Y. So let's take it down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, I still think this right here is an uptrend, most likely a wave 1. I still think this looks like a crescent, like a wave 2. I still believe that this is going to keep on trending up and make a nice uptrend for eventually a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5 of wave Y. Just like a W and just like the X, the wave Y should have three waves, and the wave A and the wave C of wave Y should be a trend, most likely a five-wave trend. So taking it down to the daily time frame, this thing is taken off pretty nicely. The Aussie has been very, very strong. It really looks to me like this is like a wave 1. Nice break of structure. End of a crescent right here, the end of a wave 2. This is a 1, this is a 2. That would make this a 1 of 3, a 2 of 3. And it looks pretty likely that we are in that wave 3 of wave 3. And that this is going to go up and form that pattern I was showing on the higher time frames, the weekly and monthly. Taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame is where you can see this nice uptrend, higher highs, higher lows, nice break of structure. Most likely this is a wave 1. Most likely this move down is a wave A. I think this is very likely to be a wave B. I think this is very likely to be a wave C. It looks like it kind of missed the 78% by a little bit, but that is definitely close enough for me to call a hit. It should end up, it really should be a wave 2, and this really should be a wave 3. If it is a wave 3, then it needs to just keep on making higher highs, higher lows. If it does anything besides continue to make higher highs, higher lows, we will definitely have to reevaluate it, and it could even end up being an ABC to the downtrend. But as of right now, it definitely looks more like a 1, 2, 3. It looks like it should just keep on trending up. Going down to the 1 hour time frame, I mean, we definitely do have one, two, three, four, five waves. You would think that a bigger pullback would be likely, maybe even a pullback that would go down and take out structure, like this was a 1 and it would go down and make like a big wave 2 and then go up and make a wave 3. That's definitely what you would think if you're on the 1 hour time frame. But I've seen this happen many times when you have turns on the much higher time frames. You see a perfect five-way pattern on the shorter time frames. You think it's going to go down and make a wave 2, but in reality, because it's a turn on the higher time frames, it does go down maybe, but it ends up making another higher low, and then it just keeps on trending up, continuing to make those higher highs and higher lows. Really, what I've learned to call it is like the blasting effect, which is when you have the end of a crescent on the much higher time frames. The much shorter time frames look like a perfect trend, but instead of making a big wave two, it just continues to make higher highs and higher lows. So definitely looking for longs at the end of these ABC pullbacks. Definitely looking for an ABC correction to go long. I definitely wouldn't go long now. I would only go long on pullbacks like this and like this. But if it does give us a nice pullback, I will definitely continue to look for longs in an uptrend. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.